Watching Onipixel's video, you were very informative, made you want to get on 2B2D. I haven't gotten on through the queue, though. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm so sorry. The queue is deceptive in that it makes you think you can AFK through it, and you really just can't. The queue is a harsh mistress. It fools men into believing they have a chance. It's like the American criminal justice system for anyone who isn't white. It's there purely for show and purely to make you think you've got a chance. Harshmeister. Exactly, Ani. Exactly. It's there purely to make you think that it is possible to get in through ordinary means. Like, we all know why priority banning is so dangerous and so crippling. So naturally, you know. Press F3. No, I don't believe I'll do that. I don't believe I'll be doing that ever. Well, anyway. Hello, Nady. There's an art to Crystal PvP, but I prefer more traditional methods of fighting. Same. I really wish you had to play PvP with the sword and shield. Like, what's the point if they're not worth your time, you know? The crystal PvP method will always be supreme as long as the crystal damages other players. So take that away. Make it to where your crystals and your respawn anchors can deal fatal damage to you, but cannot damage other players. Dethrone the crystal forever. Make the sword and shield, and the bow, and the mace, and whatever the hell else Mojang adds to the game, make those vie for supremacy. Because, like, there will always just be no point in a non-crystal PvP setting, right? It will always be crystals. Crystals. That's boring as sin. I'm so sick of crystals. I want to see real sword and shield gameplay on 2B2T. Also prefer the classic sword fights. I mean, I liked the old style sword fighting before everybody had anti-knockback. But, like, yeah, it could be fun. Do you think it's cool how much PvP has evolved? What do you mean evolved? PvP stopped evolving in 1.9. PvP has been stagnant for 10 fucking years. Evolved my ass. The only thing that's evolved is how obnoxious the PvPers have gotten. That's it. It's all the same shit. It's a damn shame, really. We got the God Apples so quick after PvP began to really develop. Or rather, after the server began to develop, I should say. And by the time we realized what we had, it was too late. We had the Gapple, and we had hundreds and hundreds of stacks of armor. Like, everybody was set. Set for life, in many ways. I still have some of that armor in various places. It's just absurd. God damn, I have armor sets that are 10 years old. Holy shit. Or no, over 10. 12 years old or so. I have armor sets that are as old, if not older, than some of the player base. Ah! Frightening. Absolutely frightening. They should nerf guns. Sword PvP IRL was better. Maybe. I can maybe get behind that idea. I do think that guns, as they say, made everybody equal. And there is an element of not wanting to be equal to everyone else, innate to the human psyche. Like, it's just sort of there. You don't want to be on the same even leveled playing field as everyone else. Because, like, then, you know, someone else can beat you, right? You have the chance to be bested. And I think people are inherently averse to that. And I think that's kind of why I don't like Crystal PvP. Because it's over too fast. And everybody's equally as squishy, you know? It doesn't feel right. The most fun I've ever had with PvP is when I had 32k and I was able to kill people inside of a minute. Much the same way you could with Crystal PvP, but unlike with Crystal PvP, you can't hide. If a 32k gets you, it gets you, you know? Like my bio said, in crystals are cancer. Yeah, they aren't good, I won't lie. They are not good for the game. A better system needs to replace the crystal. The problem is, I don't know what that would be. I don't have a solution to this. There isn't a one-size-fits-all, and that's the problem. Crystals are a one-size-fits-all setting, right? The crystal is always the strongest weapon. Bar none. It's a one-size-fits-all solution, and I don't like that. Maybe it's because I like having diversity or some sort of unexpected, you know, interesting, catch you off guard kind of skill or ability or whatever. A tactic you don't see coming, right? Because if you land near somebody while fighting, you know what they're going to try and do. They're going to try to surround you and then crystal you. I don't know. Remove them and watch people go insane. I don't know if they need to remove it. I think they just need to prevent it from doing damage to other players. Make it to where that doesn't factor in. You can only hurt yourself with a crystal. I think that would at least prevent the current stale meta from continuing to remain stale. Because as I said, Crystal PvP has been the dominant PvP for 10 almost years. Nothing has changed in that time. And anchors are basically the same as crystals. There's really no functional difference. A dynamic meta's more fun. Exactly. Thank you, Universal. You are correct. A meta that you cannot predict so easily yields more unexpected events, more unexpected experiences, and it makes things more thrilling. But you know what to expect. If you go to spawn right now, you know what's going to happen. There's no uncertainty. There's no, you know the trick, you know the game, you know the rules, and so do I. And it's just like whatever. Sandbox game tax. Minecraft isn't really for that? Yeah, probably not. I'm sure that was a pain in the ass. Yep.